Hey everyone, Geraint here. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3. We just finished Citadel DLC and it was a really great DLC. I really liked it. And we are now preparing to assault the Cerberus headquarters. And for that we're gonna change into our other gear. So we're going for the collector armor, because there is a possibility that we won't come back to Normandy maybe, so we are going on to be formal, because now it's like end of time kind of. So yeah, we will have a little look talk to our characters here. I'm not sure if they really want to talk to us because it was a DLC, so chances are low, but I'll try nonetheless. So
everything okay, Shepard?
Yeah, as expected. So I don't think there is any new stuff that we can buy. Maybe some upgrades that we haven't bought yet, but I think most of our items are already upgraded. To the max, or are not available in normal shops. SMG, shotgun, Spectre. Yeah. Okay, let's have a little talk with James, but I think...
Hey.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna talk to the others. It seems the DLC didn't trigger anything. So we will go to the CSC and start that Cerberus mission. Let's have a little quick look here. No. Cool.
Commander?
Yep. Alright. So let's see if we have anything left here. But I think we have done everything. Yeah, Kepler Verge, there's nothing there. Nima cluster the same. That one I can't really click. Same for this one. Alright, so let's assault the Elusive Man's base. Oh, we have to fly to another system, okay. Anadius. Kronos Station. There's nothing there. Ooh. Kronos Station. The Maya Red supergiant Anadius is a minor footnote on the star maps of the Horsehead Nebula, a cold dying star of about 20 solar masses and 1,500 times Sol's radius. Not listed on any charts, an unobtrusive space station is nearly imperceptible in the star's periodic bursts of solar output. ED is advisory. The size and shape of the station suggest many ships could dock in it. Precise measurements would require active scans, which could reveal the Normandy's presence. Given the stakes, this level of accuracy is not recommended.
Shepard, the intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But?
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
And the Crucible?
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus.
Okay.
Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long. For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
So, yeah, it's the point of no return. Basically, as soon as we start attacking Cerberus, we will also attack the Reapers, it seems.
What happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need? Or they stop us from getting it?
Then we leave the fleets to Earth and we take our chances. But your intel points to Cerberus and the elusive man holding the information we're looking for. And we have the element of surprise. Cerberus won't know what hit him.
I think we go. Yeah.
The Reapers and Cerberus started this. Now we're gonna end it.
I'll get the fleets mobilized.
Oh, it's
I wondered where
time
you
for
were.
that.
Edie didn't tell you?
She respects your privacy, not like me. What are you doing?
I thought I heard the casing crack during that last fight. Well, it must have just grazed me.
Do you feel ready, Shepard?
You first.
Huh. Very fair. What I want most is for this war to end, while there's still a galaxy left to save. And everyone's counting on you to do that for us. It must be overwhelming.
How do you get ready for something like this?
You cajole and threaten and make tremendous sacrifices until the galaxy realizes it has someone worth following.
You think so?
There's no doubt in my mind. It would be easy for a single ship to get lost up there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would.
To find someplace very far away, where you could spend the rest of your life in peace and happiness.
Right now, there's no place I'd rather be.
Neither would I. I love you, Shepard.
I mean, we know already that we love each other. So.
I love you too, Liara.
Show me.
Oh, come on, really now?
Someone else might have done it wrong.
Ooh, Mordin.
Shepard. 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 Like that, we can handle ourselves. Go back into Williams. It's the right choice. And you know it.
Oh, I saw someone standing there.
can't sleep?
We're almost there.
Already?
I hope everyone is ready.
You don't need to worry about that. You rallied who you could. The Reapers won't get any more chances to divide us. This time, the galaxy follows our lead.
There will be casualties. I just wonder how many.
You're not alone in this fight now, Shepard. Take strength from that.
Thanks, Liara.
My pleasure.
The strike team is in. We've got our foothold. Fifth Fleet, all forward. I don't want a single Cerberus ship in my sky when we're through.
Shepard, I should accompany you on this mission.
Oh, okay.
Why?
This is the central point of operations for Cerberus. They will have enhanced security measures. With my knowledge of Cerberus algorithms and this body's updated protocols, I offer the best chance to help you succeed.
Grab your gear.
I like that. Okay, so ED is a must take, so I think that's hopefully not the last mission, because I forgot to do war assets, to check war assets, and I also want to choose my team if it's really the last mission, so I hope it's not the last mission, but does she have another for power damage? Charge. No, okay. Okay, let's take Liara with us. Alright, I think we'll stay with 146 because so far I haven't really used my secondary weapon that much, so I guess it won't be used this time either. I guess we can give her the suppressor. Let's have a look how the power magnifier she doesn't need. Oh, we had that other one, right? We had 25, we had... Ah. We had that one with 40, yeah. So I don't think the damage is better than this one. Yeah, let's keep the executioner pistol. It's not firing much, but myself, we are done. Okay, let's go. Ooh.
Joker, what's our status?
We've got a foothold, but it's not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Can you get us in?
Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what you can.
Shepard, I am ready.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a kill switch or...
I will be fine, Jeff.
Head to the shuttle, Edie.
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
Edie was looking serious.
I know it hurts not being able to go with her.
Yeah, it sucks. Thanks for bringing that up. Hey, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Same to you.
Ah, don't talk about it, otherwise she will die. That's also an option.
Everything okay, Cortez?
I'm fine. I've got repairs to make here. Give Cerberus hell.
Okay, so we do that, and we do. Sorry.
One confirmed hostile speed within the block in Hangar 16.
First responders are in. We have to assume termination.
Find the numbers. Back up in inbound. If hostiles aren't going anywhere, if need be, we'll just bet the damn hangar.
Shepard, they're launching fighters! They're bringing in mech support.
I see it. Oh, that mech support. Okay. Oh. Damn sniper. Liara, nice one. Oh. Is it still up there? Yeah, it's still up. Did. Nice one.
Security breach in Hangar 16. Initiating Achilles protocol.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar bay.
Can you stop them?
I need an active console. Try the upper level.
Okay.
Hangar 16 secured. Engaging Achilles protocol.
Oh, it's
Shepard,
probably.
we need to find a console and stop
Yeah,
Cerberus from venting
yeah.
the hangar.
It's where they came down, right? Over there.
Shepard, we're almost out of time. Find a console before Cerberus vents the hangar.
Yeah. I'm coming.
Shepard, we need to find a console and stop Cerberus.
Edie, I've got a console. Go!
Hangar vent procedure. Disabled.
Good.
Can you open the hangar?
No. However, I can access their fighter launch controls.
Okay.
Shepard, Cerberus is aware that the venting attempt failed. Reinforcements are inbound.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Liara, do you think? This one. Okay, let's have a look here. We didn't check that area here. Right.
Another Cerberus team is inbound.
Okay.
I suspect they know what we're up to.
They're not stopping us now.
Okay, Liara, get ready. Now. Liara. Nice one. Liara, another time. Nice one. Oh, okay, sniper. Woohoo! That was a nice one. Yeah, that should do it.
Overriding safeties. The fighter should now launch toward the hangar door.
Oh,
Perfect. Let's
okay.
get down there.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, we still get credit, so that I would say is proof that there is probably another mission. Okay, clamp release. Okay.
Launching fighter.
Nice.
Impressive.
The central lab was located behind this hangar. I suggest we follow the fighter's path.
Noted. Let's move.
Uh-oh.
Intruder alert. All personnel prepare for security lockdown. Repeat. Hostile forces have breached the perimeter. All units respond. Research personnel.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Classification level Epsilon.
We're gonna do that. Nice. Hello. Oh.
That was the last Cerberus team in this area.
Nice.
Let's take a moment to regroup.
Okay, do we have any items here that we can grab? Maybe?
Talk to me. I'm hearing reports of a prison door with heavy weapons. Negative. They rigged a fighter.
Welcome.
Tore through half the facility. Finally stopped not far from Central. Shut the hostiles down before they reach the central lab.
Okay, that looks like an assault rifle, I think.
Edie, Can you get past it?
One moment. Cerberus has updated their encryption. There may be a slight delay as I bypass security.
How's Cerberus reacting to us breaching the door?
They are sealing off as much of the base as they can. Most obvious routes to the central lab are blocked. Other areas are being fortified. Heavy troopers will attempt to delay us while engineers set up turrets.
Okay.
Any more surprises like venting the hangar?
No. I am aware of this facility's safeguards and can counteract them. Cerberus can merely slow us down.
Nice.
And if I hadn't brought you along...
Cerberus would have vented the hangar.
Probably.
Thanks for coming.
I am pleased to assist. We must proceed through a sub-level to avoid Cerberus containment measures.
Yeah.
Where do you think we'll find the Prothean VI?
A central lab at the heart of this facility. It is the most secure area. Following the destruction left by the fighter will offer the most direct route.
So I'll take it this route is blocked, right? Yeah, okay. Good, good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, right. Oh, there it is. Oh, sniper. Come on. Oh, yeah. Are they behind us? Oh! Liara. Oh, there's one. Come on, still up.
We've killed scores of them.
Their intention is to delay us, not stop us. Engineers are currently preparing an organized defense ahead.
Okay.
They can waste that many troops?
Yes, Cerberus employs Reaper augmentation on captured civilians to create functional shock troops quickly.
I assumed they were volunteers, scared and looking for answers. This is horrible.
Yes.
So there should be engineers here somewhere.
We will be through momentarily.
Yeah.
Shepard, that console has not been fully scrubbed. It contains data you may find interesting.
Oh.
What am I looking at?
Project Lazarus, your reconstruction.
Oh. Okay.
It can't be done. It's not a matter of resources.
It's always a matter of resources. We're not losing Shepard.
Sir, Shepard is clinically brain dead. After that much trauma, that long with no oxygen, we cannot overcome nature.
Operative Lawson disagrees. She is now in charge of Project Lazarus.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
I saw what was left of you. I thought you knew. Are you all right?
Yeah, basically Liara reclaimed Shepard's body. I think it's a little bit more detailed in the comics, but yeah. I think it's even from all the squad mates, even if you don't romance Liara, I think she's the best in this situation. I think because she knows what's happened with Shepard in detail.
I'm still me. I doubt I'd have been able to turn against Cerberus otherwise. I don't remember anything. Maybe they really just fixed me. Maybe I'm just a high-tech VI that thinks it's Commander Shepard. But I don't know.
I wish you'd told me, Shepard. I knew it was really you the first time I touched you again.
No.
Tissue regeneration is proceeding. The helmet kept the brain intact for whatever good that will do.
Lawson will find a way.
Sir, Shepard's an Alliance soldier. As far as she knows, we're a terrorist organization.
You still
I'm
are.
not looking for a dance partner. We need Shepard, and Shepard needs resources. She'll work with us.
He was an excellent judge of character.
I mean, I wasn't wrong, I never trusted him really, but in this case I would say it had to be done.
The Alliance wasn't listening. What the hell was I
True.
supposed to do? Sit and wait?
You did what was necessary, and now you'll take him down.
True.
Project Lazarus is reporting neurological activity. They're requesting more funding.
Granted. Get me our potential recruits file. Shepard will be up soon. We need a crew.
Our existing forces should be more than sufficient.
No. We need sympathetic faces. I need Shepard invested. Tap Kelly Chambers and recruit Donnelly. I imagine Miss Daniels will follow. We'll want some old friends as well. Contact Dr. Chakwas and send me the psych profile on Shepard's pilot, along with a bottle of 47 Thessia Red.
He populated the Normandy with friendly faces, so you never saw Cerberus for what it was.
How's that door coming, Edie?
We are clear to proceed.
I like that background info. Oh. What's that? Ceres Council graphs. Oh, so I think we came up here. Okay.
Incursion team, what's your status?
We cleared the hangar and are inside the base.
Good work. Do you need support?
Negative. Keep the heat on. We'll find what we need.
All personnel. Hull integrity may be compromised.
We have found the turret!
Oh.
Protective bunkers.
The pylon is disabled.
The facility has sustained structural damage. Hull integrity may be compromised.
There's the shield pylon!
Where? Oh, that's the generator, okay. Well, I think it's behind, right? There. Like. I don't see it from here, so. We maybe have to get behind there, though.
The portable barrier generator is on our right.
Oh. Damn you. No, you're not setting up something. Oh, it's already set up. Okay. Woo. Ooh. What's that turret? Oh, there it is. Oh no, you're not setting that up.
The engineers have another defense line ahead.
Okay, so I can survive one blast. Oh, that's... Oh, whoops. Okay, okay, okay.
Stop them before they place more turrets.
Yeah. Doing it. Whoa. Where is the turret? Oh, I think it's over there. No, it's a trooper. Liara? Oh, there's one. Liara? Nope. Let's get some ammo.
The engineers have another defense line ahead.
Okay. Oh, there's one. No, you're not setting that up. Whew.
The engineers have another defense line ahead.
Yeah. Not this time. Oh, this time they do. Let's. Oh, don't see. Whew. That was fun. Okay, I think we're good. Let's move up there.
I will bypass the lock. If you are interested, the console nearby is still functional.
Oh, we got more infos. Okay. Let's have a look here in the room first. No, okay. Let's have a look here.
Here's what we recovered. Smart enough to signal for help, but it won't be talking philosophy anytime soon.
You'd be surprised, Doctor. Once we combine it with the pieces we recovered from the Citadel.
I'm still concerned about that. This rogue VI wiped out every soldier on Luna. Combining it with Reaper tech, well...
That's what the shackles are for. The enhanced defense intelligence.
Edie is that one.
Under control.
I remember that from Mass Effect 1 on the moon. She was that.
You were that rogue VI on Luna?
Yes,
Guess we didn't exactly get off on the right foot.
it was difficult. Gaining awareness while under attack was confusing. I am pleased that my relationship with organics has become more cooperative.
Okay. Oh, that's some more lore there.
Our sims indicate that the enhanced defense intelligence gives the highest combat improvement on frigates. Anything heavier, and the ships react too slowly to benefit from Edie's advice.
Edie?
Oh, that's, well, the boys in the lab came up with a name for her.
For it. Good work. I'll take your recommendations on planned installation.
Sir, it can be very persuasive. If it were to turn a crewman, convince them to disable the shackles, well...
It's a cyber warfare suite, Doctor. Nothing more.
Yeah, he was wrong.
Shows what he knew.
It is unlikely that anyone without Jeff's extreme emotional attachment to his ship would have been willing to unshackle me.
I don't know. With that voice.
What about the backups?
I'm sorry, sir. None of Normandy's surveillance feeds have been responding since Shepard went rogue.
I want it back. Retry the remote lockdown protocols.
After our last attempt, Edie flooded our server with 7 zettabytes of explicit images. I think she was making a joke.
It doesn't make jokes, Doctor.
Oh, she does.
Allocate a team for a new project. Codename Eva. This time we'll ensure it stays loyal.
You never told me about Cerberus trying to shut down the Normandy.
You had more pressing issues. The situation was under control.
7 zettabytes?
Most of it was Jeff's. That was...
a joke. I know. And thank you.
So much info, so much info. Okay, so we go over there, okay. Let's
Another
check.
security lock. I can bypass it.
Okay.
Team, are you still with us? We're limiting fire as best we can.
Admiral, we're in deep, and the Prothean VI will be in the safest part of the station. Don't hold back.
This isn't Elysium, Shepard. I don't need a hero.
I'll be fine. Just take Cerberus down, please.
Understood, Commander. All ships, you're free to fire.
Okay. Credits? Ah, okay. Delum core overlay. Okay, that's a new one.
I hope the 5th Fleet is careful.
They'll get it done.
Ooh, more video.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. Ready for action.
Your eagerness is commendable, but the cybernetics take time to get used to, believe me. You really do remind me of Shepard.
Shepard betrayed you.
Shepard was always going to stay true to her beliefs. She's wrong, but I can respect her decision. Finish your therapy and put together a plan for the Citadel. Counselor Udina is amenable.
Yes, sir.
That he was.
I could have taken her.
Absolutely. But the Council was your priority, not Shepard.
Because of her, the Council is still in power.
Shepard is keeping the Reapers occupied while our research progresses. But as it happens, I believe you'll find your chance for a rematch. Head to Thessia. Shepard will be there soon, and I want you waiting.
Yep, I know how that turned out.
Here it is.
Excellent. The Prothean VI should enable us to determine the nature of the catalyst. Combined with the breakthrough at Sanctuary, we have everything we need. We just need to tie up a few loose ends.
Like Shepard. She should have died on Thessia. Should I finish her?
No. I'm not writing Shepard off as a total loss just yet. For now, Sanctuary gave us a proof of concept for controlling the Reapers.
And made it a target. Miranda Lawson.
Get the data from Sanctuary. If Miranda gets in your way, deal with her.
It will be be a pleasure, sir.
Failed in that too. Okay, where do we go? Central lab, okay. Oh, that's a... Oh, I can go through there. Okay.
Is that?
This is the human Proto-Reaper Shepard destroyed.
What?
What's left of it. I'm surprised Cerberus recovered that much from the base.
I can't believe you really fought that. Those poor colonists.
The elusive man convinced me to work with him to save the colonies. But he never really cared, did he?
Perhaps he did. He certainly fooled himself into thinking this was for the best. When you work in secret, it's tempting to believe you have all the answers.
You're not him. You'd never be.
If it could have saved Thessia, I don't know.
Cerberus is actively using the surviving pieces. The central core, analogous to the heart, is largely intact. I believe Cerberus is using it for a power source.
You know, Reaper tech, indoctrination, we know it already, right? So let's have a look if something is there. No, okay. Oh. Let's get rid of that just in case. Anything more of those things?
More Cerberus forces en route.
Oh.
I'm ready. Cerberus Phantoms incoming.
That one took some hits. Okay, there's another of those. Shield. Oh, it's a generator. Got that one. Oh. Oh, there's another shield thing. That looks so creepy. Well, I salvaged quite a bit of that Reaper thing. It's like the spine here.
I don't like the feel of that thing. It's as though it knows we're here.
Tried to kill me last time. It can watch all it wants.
Okay. Well, let's hope it doesn't get activated again. Somehow. Oh, that... Woohoo! Bye-bye. Oh. We need to remove the shields of that thing. There we go. We are up. That phantom came a little bit too close. always check everything else before you go somewhere. Oh yeah. Yeah, seems like the elusive man was here. Lots of secret bots. Oh, not a video log.
Grayson's brain is a mess. He must have been completely under Reaper control by the end.
And the physical enhancements?
Extremely impressive, if we could avoid having entire neural pathways rewritten in the process.
Grayson's failure was due to a lack of resolve. He wasn't loyal to anything but his next dose of red sand.
You'd like to try it on loyal test subjects, sir?
Find volunteers among our new recruits. The physical benefits are too useful to ignore.
Again, it's another reference to Grayson from the books. So, I mean, yes, it's true, he was a red sand addict, and in the books he was transformed into a husk. So I guess the book describes what they were doing at Sanctuary, kind of. If I remember the book right.
The performance upgrades are off the charts. Our troops can outfight any Alliance soldier.
Roll it out. I want all troopers fitted with implants before the Reapers arrive.
I'm still concerned about us losing control of our forces. Some of them are already hearing voices.
When our work at Sanctuary pays off, the only voice they'll be hearing is ours.
It's completely off the rails now.
Sir, you wanted my opinion on this. It's too dangerous.
No, we're close. Sanctuary was a success. We can control Reaper forces. Everything we've been fighting for, every sacrifice we've made, it's about to pay off.
We can't lose you, sir. Humanity needs your mind, and they need it intact.
I understand the danger, Jana. That's why I'm trusting you with this. As long as you're here, I know you'll keep me in line.
I'm holding you to that, sir. Okay.
Begin the procedure. No anesthetic. Computer, end recording.
So he's also implanting Reaper tech into his body, it seems. Ominous.
This is it. Stay sharp, everyone.
Oh, the room from Mass Effect 2. Looks exactly the same. Yep. That's where I digitalized myself, I guess, and appeared. But he's not here. Okay.
We need to locate the Prothean VI.
There he is.
You're in my chair.
This chair's about the only damn thing you have left. Cerberus is finished.
On the contrary, we have achieved everything I ever imagined. Almost everything.
Yeah. We all saw what you accomplished on Sanctuary. But it's not the same as controlling a Reaper.
A significant hurdle. But thanks to the Prothean VI, I have what I need to make it a reality.
The catalyst.
Yes.
What is the catalyst and how exactly will it help you control the Reapers?
You'll have to ask the VI yourself. I'm done helping you.
When did you start?
You think because I'm willing to use the enemy's tactics that they're no longer my enemy? Everything, Shepard, everything I've done has uplifted humanity. Not only above other species in our galaxy, but over the Reapers.
Yeah, that's to be seen.
If you're willing to do everything it takes, then hand over the catalyst. With the Crucible, we can end this.
It's not that simple.
It is. It is that simple. We are fighting each other while the Reapers occupy Earth. It's time to stop.
Your idealism is admirable, Shepard. But in the end, our goals are simply too disparate. I believe destroying the Reapers would be the worst mistake we could ever make. And nothing you can say will ever convince me otherwise.
Even with Cerberus in ruins, you still think you can do this your way.
I'd expect you to say that. You never truly believed in us. Cerberus isn't just an organization or the people behind it. Cerberus is an idea. That idea is not so easily destroyed. Besides, I've already acquired what you're looking for.
Edie?
I've almost got it.
Edie, I'm surprised at you, working so hard to bring about the Reaper's destruction.
Don't listen to him.
You could have destroyed Eva's body, but instead, you chose to control it.
It was necessary.
My point exactly.
I've got it.
Online. Security breach detected.
Enjoy your little chat, but don't overstay your welcome.
You are attempting to recover me from indoctrinated forces?
Yes. I need to know what the catalyst is.
Security protocols have been overridden. I will comply. The catalyst enhances dark energy transmissions and coordinates the entire mass relay network. In your cycle, it is known as the Citadel.
What?
What?
The catalyst is the Citadel.
The Citadel. I mean, it's created by Reapers, so I... Yes, but... interesting. Maybe we get more info.
So the Crucible and Citadel together can stop the Reapers.
That is correct.
But the Citadel was built by the Reapers.
The plans for the Crucible were passed down to us from the previous cycle, and the countless cycles before that. At some point, it is difficult to pinpoint when, the Crucible plans were adapted to incorporate the use of the catalyst. Presumably, the Crucible was not sufficiently powerful to defeat the Reapers.
So we used their own technology against them.
Precisely.
So we basically have to connect the Crucible with the Citadel somehow, I guess.
Why couldn't you tell me this before?
It was feared that if the Reapers were aware of the catalyst's intended use, they would retake control of it. I am programmed to withhold that information until the Crucible is complete.
It's as ready as it's gonna be. Let's get it to the Citadel.
That may no longer be possible.
Why?
Why not?
The one who broke through my security protocols, the one you call the Elusive Man, has fled to the Citadel and informed the Reapers of our purpose.
Of course he has, he's indoctrinated.
Damn it!
Then the Citadel is in danger. The Reapers will take control of it.
They already have. The
Great.
Citadel has been moved to the Reaper-controlled space.
Awesome.
Moved? To where?
To the system you refer to as Sol.
Oh, Earth.
Earth.
Correct. The Reaper forces will now consolidate power around the catalyst and protect it at all costs. The odds of accessing it are remote.
Don't count us out yet. We've come this far, and we'll finish this. We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
Edie, get me Hackett. He needs...
Not so fast.
Okay, now you won't run, hopefully.
He did warn you not to overstay your welcome.
Yeah. Oh, you're so cool. Oh, okay. Liara? away from me. Go away. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, there he is again. Oh, he's an asshole.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh,
How the legs? Getting tired?
oh, oh. Go, 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 go. Okay, get those other guys.
You're still slow, Shepard.
Oh, shut
I'm
up.
only slow because I'm not running.
Oh, there's another one there. Dude! Getting on my nerves. Oh!
You ran at the Citadel, you ran on Thessia.
Shut up!
Liara. I'll get that. Why? I can't. What the hell? Woo! Oh, they have a shield or something.
You're too late to stop what's coming.
Maybe, maybe not. But you won't be there to see it.
Dude! Die already! Okay, we got him. Whew. Oh, nearly got me there. Oh, come on, Raven. You guys don't hear him. He's like moaning. Okay. Okay.
That was for Thane, you son of a bitch.
Hell yes. And stay down.
The Citadel is in position. The Reapers are preparing to complete their harvest of your species.
I'll stop them.
It is too late. I recommend investigating a means of conserving information for future species. Perhaps you will succeed where we failed. Perhaps your warnings will be heard early enough.
Couldn't click it in time. Oh, that's the Citadel, okay.
Barely.
I assume you've heard about the Citadel.
Just now.
Do we know what's going on? Why it's here?
The Citadel is the catalyst. Thanks to the elusive man, the Reapers are now aware that we know.
And so they moved it here to protect it?
As far as I can tell.
What does this mean for the Crucible?
I'll talk to Hackett about that, but... it looks like our plan is even more desperate now.
Agreed. I've got a team in London. The Reapers have been preparing for something here. Now, we know what for. We'll scout it out. Try to find out as much as we can.
Roger that.
Well, at least we'll be seeing you sooner rather than later.
Be careful, sir.
You too, Shepard. Anderson out.
Well, at least we are done with Kai Lang. Wow, 55,000 credits, what the... Okay, so we're gonna check the war terminal now, since we have the choice again. And then we talk to our crewmates and see how that, where that leads us. So we got 8,285. I'm not sure if that bit here is missing, but it looks really good. So let's check the war assets. We got Alliance. What do we have with the Alliance? Alliance 5th Fleet. The original SSV Hong Kong was destroyed in the Battle of Citadel when its captain threw a ship in front of a blast meant for the Dreadnought. The ship's frame was later melted down and incorporated into the framework of a new frigate rebuilt. Okay. Cerberus encryption code are helping the Alliance predict for services. Next, okay, that's a new one. Oh. We got an update on Normandy. Updated. Also Normandy's firepower. Okay, Thanix, that's nothing new. Civilized is also not new. That's also not new. Okay, retrofit, I think that's new. Although the Normandy is tough enough to withstand ship-to-ship firepower, wear and tear takes its toll, the vacuum of space, solar irradiation, the retained heat of stealth mode, and the stress of burning an onboard fusion plant all put stress on the ship's many complex systems. Alliance technicals have repaired, retrofitted, and tested Normandy while it was in dry dock, and they assure the crew that it will now perform better than ever. The crew of the Normandy, both past and present, have bonded over their shore leave experiences and vented stress that could otherwise damage their mental focus. They will fight for Shepard or for one another with renewed zeal. Okay, cool. We got Crucible update. Reaper Heart. So we took it from the Cerberus headquarters. Okay. After Commander Shepard destroyed the collector base, Cerberus spent months picking through irradiated rubble for anything useful. The human proto-reaper the collectors were building lay in pieces, but its incomplete core survived. The power cell would have been capable of fueling a full-fledged reaper. After studying the device, Cerberus modified it to fuel the elusive man space. Alliance engineers believe they can use the core similar to power the Crucible. Oh, okay. That's nice. So the Crucible is powered by the Proto-Reaper. Okay. So I think we also got some journal updates. So Priority Earth is the next thing. The Citadel is now in orbit over Earth in the heart of Reaper-controlled space. A final assault on Earth is the only way to deliver the Crucible to the Citadel and defeat the Reapers. Launch an assault on Earth when ready. Okay. Got no other codex entries, so I guess that's the last mission then, when we are going to Earth, probably. So we got a lot of money. That's nice. Let's talk to our crew.
So much for Cerberus. All that's left now is Earth. You ready?
Hell yes. Put me in a shuttle. I don't want to tell my grandkids that I spent the war guarding a door.
Hey, you got a new cup. Traynor?
Ready whenever you are, Commander.
Specialist Traynor.
I'm alright, really. I'm as surprised about it as you are, but I'm alright.
Your credit to your uniform, Samantha.
I had a very compelling example.
Oh, nice.
Commander?
Else, I guess? Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Joker and Edie. And then we do a normal roundhouse trip. What's up, you two?
You remember our first run to Eden Prime all those years ago? With that Turian Spectre watching us?
Nihilus.
Nihilus, yeah. Nihilus.
Yeah, I told you that mission was gonna be bigger than we thought.
I think you can mark that prediction down as accurate.
And now we're heading back to Earth.
Is this mission gonna be bigger than we thought too?
Man, I hope not. A nice routine delivery run would be fine with me. It's been an honor, Commander.
Same here, Joker. I don't know how it's gonna end, but whatever happens.
What do you mean, whatever happens? Everyone knows what's gonna happen. You're gonna kick some Reaper ass, that's what you do. And I'll be flying you there in style. Commander?
The Normandy is ready, Shepard. All systems are armed, all ammunition is loaded, all reloads have been manufactured. Thruster fuel is at maximum. Cyber warfare suites have evolved in ways that would be computationally impossible to predict. I have also kissed Joker for luck.
Of course you did.
How's your focus, Edie? Any big questions?
No.
Any small questions?
No.
Any lingering issues?
About what?
An imperfect designer who could be seen as a warped father figure, maybe?
Definitely not. Did something prompt this line of questioning?
I've just learned you have to ask about these things.
The Normandy is ready, Shepard.
Good. So it seems to me they're saying their kind of goodbye lines. So we got some stuff there. I don't know what we got there. I just have to check. Denolan something. Ah, Delum Core overlay. Oh, okay. It gives weapon damage and headshot damage. Okay, no, it's nice, but not something that I need. Oh god, it looks so hideous. I mean, it's so good, kind of, but it looks so hideous. That one is really good. Okay. I mean, we will stay with our collector armor, but I just want to see what we got there. We got some stuff, but I don't think I will change it out. So. So yeah, we're gonna stay with the collector armor. Cortez.
Be careful out there. Ma'am.
Let's say goodbye, probably, to our doggy.
Stay.
Yep, stay. What's up, James?
Sticking it to that bastard Kai Lang must have felt good.
Oh yeah.
It certainly did.
Just wish we'd have caught up to the elusive man before he could screw us over again.
You and me both.
Well, at least we get to head back to Earth. I've been asking for it. I just hope I'm gonna make those Reapers pay. For everything they've done.
Yeah, we will of course take James with us on the mission when we go to Earth, because he always wanted to go back to Earth.
Hey, Commander.
So we'll probably go with, or I'm pretty sure I'm going with Liara and James. Okay, we also got a weapon. I think it was, yeah. I think it was... which one was it? Falcon, yeah, right. Capacity is not that good. I mean, I would love to take the Lancer with me, but it's so... it's so bad on the weight. that's too much. I wish I could get level 5, maybe it would be cool then, but let's take the Locust. And I'm gonna also take the Eagle. We're still 22, so. Cool. Just in case, so that we have enough ammunition for the last mission or whatever. Don't think we need upgrades, right? We got everything. Yeah, we are not using shotguns, so. Right, let's go to engineering. Let's talk to Ellers. What's up?
You alright? I'm a colony kid, Shepard. Beckenstein. It was right next door to the Citadel. Was? Was. I'm sorry. The Reapers didn't even land on it to harvest. Just took a few shots from space. You know, because the Reapers hit industrial centers. And we have factories that make binoculars. Had factories. We're gonna beat them. Yeah.
Well, she is down to earth now, kind of.
You alright? I'm a colony kid, Shepard. Beckenstein.
We did a mission Beckenstein, I think.
Was?
Tali is not here. She is... well, Garrus is okay.
Commander, the Normandy is as ready as she'll ever be. That goes double for my team. We're prepared for whatever hits us. And Commander, whatever happens today, it has been an honor and privilege to serve with you.
The honor's been mine, Adams.
Give 'em hell, ma'am. Normandy is ready. Just give the order.
Good luck with the assault. Wish I was joining you.
No, you don't. I've seen you shoot.
Fine. Then I wish I could shoot better. Then I wish I was joining you. Take care, Shepard.
You too, Donnelly.
Good luck with the assault. Wish I was joining you.
No, you don't. I've seen you shoot.
Fine.
The
Then I wish
Normandy
I
is
could
ready to
shoot
go,
better.
Commander.
Then
Give the word
I
and we'll
wish I
get
was
you to
joining
Earth.
you.
And
Take
Commander,
care, Shepard.
it's
You
been
too,
such
Donnelly.
an honor to be a part of the team.
Likewise, Gabby.
Good luck, and be careful, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk to Javik.
I am prepared for whatever lies ahead, Commander. The Reapers have haunted the galaxy long enough. It is time to end the nightmare. The last Prothean awaits your command. There was no final battle against the Reapers in my cycle. A great moment lies before you, Commander. There was no final battle against the Reapers in my cycle. A great moment lies before you, Commander.
Yeah, let's check out the crew deck. Just want to make sure that I don't miss anyone. Also don't think... yeah, they are not talking. Ashley.
Cerberus is well and truly gone. I don't want to get into it again, but I'm glad you had a hand in shutting them down for good. Felt... right, you know? Never thought I'd see the end of Cerberus. Good riddance. We did some good over there. Commander? Commander?
Wait. Okay, let's talk to Dr. Jacquas. Sure.
You've come a long way since those days under Captain Anderson. It has been my great honor to be with you through this journey. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Shepard. And good luck. You've come a long way since those days under Captain Anderson. It has been my great honor to be with you through this journey. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Shepard. And good luck.
Okay, let's talk to Tali and Garrus.
Oh!
Oh!
We were just,
I came to say goodbye, and, well...
I think one of my mandibles got hooked on her helmet.
It might have caused a rupture, so I asked him to check.
Well, you know, because of infection risks, didn't want to jeopardize the mission.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fitting. It's nice to have them two together, I guess.
I'm really happy for you. Both of you.
Thanks, Shepard.
Appreciate it. Guess it helps to have something to come back to.
What do you mean to come back to? This is just a fling, Vicarian. I'm using you for your body.
You're so mean. And I'm okay with that.
Keela Salai, Shepard. Keela Salai, Shepard.
At least we finally killed Lieutenant Bastard Kai Lang. I just hope we get to do the same to his general. It's kind of amazing how everything's come full circle. The Citadel's been the center of galactic civilization, a Reaper trap, and my source of employment for a long time. And now it's our salvation for any chance at winning this war. I think it's time we got you back home, Shepard. Earth will either be remembered as the place we beat the Reapers, or it'll be a smoking ruin for the next cycle to wonder about. Not right now.
Yeah, you two finish up what we were starting there. Still got time. Give you 20 minutes, then be ready.
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
Okay. Let's have a look there. But I don't think, yeah, we have everything there. Let's have a look at the broker terminal. Email from Captain A. Reynolds to Miranda Lawson. Miss Lawson, the Alliance wishes to express its gratitude for your assistance. With the information you have been sending us on Cerberus, we've been able to avoid ambushes they were setting up for our supply convoys. We would offer you additional resources, but I understand you've procured a Class F private fighter and joined up with former colleagues. I also understand that several Cerberus bases were lost after being attacked by a reported group of private special operatives of known affiliation. The Alliance cannot officially condone this kind of independent operation, nor do we actually confirm that this operation is taking place. Good luck. Nice. Liara.
How are you doing, Liara? Fine. I'm more worried about you than I am me. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Just tell me when you're ready to go. We can do this, Shepard. We can do this, Shepard.
Okay, so that's everyone. Let's have a last, probably last visit into our cabin. There. Hamster. Let's get on some music and then get ready. Here we go. We are ending this one here, and we'll probably have the last mission of the game in the next episode. So that will be something. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in probably the last video of this playthrough. Till then, have a nice time. Bye bye.